Now we're gonna tell the story about a fox. Niels the fox. Do you know Niels the fox?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the fox that we see here. Do you know where he went? He went skiing. He went with his friends, the elephant, and the little pig, and the little hedgehog. And they went to go skiing together. Now they got to their hotel, and early in the morning they went out to go skiing. And you can see that Niels the fox already put his skis on. And he's ready. He loves to go skiing. What is it? Yeah. Now, next thing that happened is that Niels the fox hurries to go up the hill. But he's not going to climb up the hill. He wants to get up on the hill fast so that he can go skiing. So he takes the lift. This is a ski lift. But what did he see on the ski lift? He saw a whole sack of candy. And you know that Niels the fox, he loves candy. He loves to eat candy. So he ran to get to the candy. And he didn't think that maybe the candy was somebody else's. It was actually the girl's candy. You see the girl there? She was on the way to sit on this ski lift with her candy. And then the fox came running to get to the candy. And he pushed the little girl so that she fell over. But he didn't notice. All he could think about was the big sack of candy. Now he was very busy eating this candy because he's not the kind of fox that stops to think that maybe this candy is somebody else's. No, no, no. He was just so happy that he found a sack of candy. And now he could eat it all by himself and have a good time. So he's sitting in the ski lift and he's on the way up the slope to go skiing and he's eating the candy. And he didn't even notice that the candy fell on the head of the owl. You see the owl sitting in the tree? Hoi, he got candy in his head from the fox. And he scared a bird because he was singing to himself. He was singing songs while he was going up as well. Niels the fox likes to sing. And he was singing all the songs that he loves. Very loudly he was singing. You see, here he's singing with his sack of candy. And what happened? One ski fell off. And it fell all the way down below into the slope. And you know who got it in his head?
No.
The King of Sweden. And the King of Sweden was so surprised and he called out for his wife.
Hi, Sylvia,
But luckily,
hjälp mig.
he didn't get hurt. The King of Sweden did not get hurt, but he was very surprised to get a ski in his head. But Niels the fox, he was so happy singing that he didn't even realize that he only had one ski now. Only one ski. When he got to the top of the hill, there was a guard. Here, yeah, there was a guard. There's a guard standing here. And he told the fox, "You did not behave in our ski lift. You pushed a little girl. You ate all of her candy. You dropped your ski on the head of the Swedish king. And you also scared birds by singing so loudly. Now, we don't want to see you in our slope for the rest of this day. So please, fox, go back to your hotel and stay there for the rest of the day because we are not interested in seeing you here anymore today. You have made too much of trouble." Now the fox, he was very upset. He couldn't understand. But he couldn't do anything but do what the guard told him. So he was confused, but okay, he went back to the hotel. When he got back to the hotel, he had nothing to do. And he also didn't feel so good, you know? He didn't feel good at all. You know what was wrong?
Yeah.
His tummy. His tummy. Yeah, his tummy was hurting him. So he went to the bed in his hotel room and he lay down and he thought to himself, if I just rest a bit, I'll probably feel better. And in his hotel room there was a TV that was showing games. It was showing games with numbers and little balls. And the fox didn't really like it at all because he doesn't really care so much about numbers and games and stuff. But there was nothing else to watch, so he was watching it and he was muttering to himself, "Oh, it's so boring with these balls and numbers and my tummy is hurting me." He was laying there and he started to feel really sorry for himself. He couldn't understand why his tummy was hurting him and why he had to watch this boring ball game with numbers. Now, his friend came to see him, the little hedgehog. And he came, and he climbed up on a chair, and he sat next to Niels the fox, and he said to him, "You know what? I feel sorry for you too that your tummy is hurting you, but do you know why it's hurting you, fox? It's because you ate all of the candy. And you took it from the little girl, and you ate all of it, and you ate it too fast, and that's why your tummy is hurting you. Did you know that?" Niels the fox, he couldn't really understand it, but he said to his friend, "Well, you know, you're a very smart hedgehog, and if that's what you're saying, then probably that's what it is." And well, said the hedgehog, "You know, you should really go and say that you're sorry to this girl, that you took her candy. You know, that could be a really, really nice thing to do." "Well," said the fox, he liked to do nice things as well. So he said, "You know what? Maybe I'll take a little walk with you, and I go and I say I'm sorry to the girl. I go say to her I'm sorry." So he went with his friend, the hedgehog. He went with his friend to say that he was sorry to the girl that he had pushed over in the lift, and he ate all of her candy. And he started to feel better already when they were walking, and he started to feel really happy. And then, you know what happened next? Next, they went out, all of them, all the friends, and it was already night, and the stars were out, and it was a beautiful night, and they went, all of the friends, to the slope, and they went tobogganing together with the girl and all of the friends in the snow, and everybody were so happy and feeling good. And Niels the fox, he had no tummy ache, and he was so happy, and the girl was happy because he had said he was sorry, and now she was very, very happy that she got to know Niels the fox, although he ate all of her candy. And that was the end of the story.